John Fox and Channel 20 West. I'm having the Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Adventure, and this is a magician girl called Himiko. I'm going to talk to her now. What's she going to say? Good morning, Himiko. Yeah, good morning. Tired? It's because I ran here from my room. Got tired just from that. Why did you run? Are you in a hurry?
Okay.
I decided I want to live life facing forward, which is that way. That's why I can't stop. Actually, I can't even walk because I need to be constantly running forwards. Isn't that a bit extreme? It's extreme.
No.
I know you want to be positive, but that doesn't mean you have to start sprinting. You don't want to live too fast. It makes me worried. Is that so? Himiko?
No.
I don't know. What don't you know? Want to live life facing forward for Tenko and Angie's sakes. I've started calling them Chanjis. It's a name in progress. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm probably paying for saying that everything was a pain up till now.
Then
Why don't we start with getting some exercise? Here is a belt. A Kikoji belt. You can... Hang on. Is this a thing? Is this like one of these things? Dark belt. You can wear this and train in the dojo just like Tenko did. Will that make me positive? Can I live life facing forwards? Those are just metaphors, you realise that, don't you? I can't say for certain, but it's better than just sitting around doing nothing. You're right. Join me there, Suichi. Yes?
Okay.
Of course I will, Himiko.
I see.
Thanks, Suichi. You're a good person, but does that make you a good detective? I don't know.
Well,
Apprentice detective. Anyway, where did you want to train? The dojo, you just told...
You're right.
They say good deeds should be done quickly, so I'll start right after breakfast. Well, I'll see you later. Right. Sorry, I'm distracted because I've done an experiment. I'm actually burning off an episode as I'm recording this. This is something I usually don't do. I've got a bit of extra CPU, but because I changed graphics cards, I'm having to do software rendering rather than hardware rendering. So obviously that means the PC is going to be doing two things at one time. And I think briefly, just briefly, it was too much for the computer, which worries me. It seems to be fine. Well, I mean, I'm not doing anything. If it's too much, I literally have to stop and start again. As soon as I entered the dining hall, I heard a loud voice echo through it. Please, we gotta do it. If not now, then when?
That's impossible.
Like I said before, it's reckless. There's still 2 exit cells, right?
But
Got to know that, but...
no can forgive.
Watching friends disappear, seeing everyone get weaker. Gonta no can take this anymore. That's why Gonta go fight Monokuma. Fight Monokuma? Suichi, good timing. Talk some sense into him. Gonta saying a bunch of reckless stuff and he won't listen to us. This implies you were in this room for a while, which is clearly not true because you've just got here, Himiko.
Going to want to help everyone.
Gonta know it's reckless, but it's only way to save everyone. Waiting around doing nothing, just make more victims. I've also got a bunch of windows open at the same time that I really could have just closed. But I'm sort of, again, testing computer. Don't mention that right now, John. That's why Gonta got to risk his life. Real gentlemen would risk life.
Going to do his
Gonta
best.
gladly give up life to save everyone.
Come on,
Gonta,
man.
I get how you feel, but you don't think you're gonna... Don't you think you're getting ahead of yourself?
Wait.
Yeah, it's reckless to fight against them barehanded.
you really don't
More like meaningless. You shouldn't do that.
Well,
And even if you did do that, it wouldn't stop the killing game.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Why not? Actually, why would you even want to stop the killing game? It's just starting to get fun. It'd be a waste to stop it now. You guys are whack jobs. Is something wrong with your heads?
Shut up!
Something's wrong with your head. Don't tell me you guys aren't confident enough to win the game.
You're so dumb.
Jeez, if you really that much of a weenie, then you might actually lose, you know. But in my case, I'm full of confidence. I'll win this game no matter what. Win the game?
What is it?
Are you planning on becoming the next blackened then? Me? The next blackened? Yeah, sure. If that would help me win, then I'd do it. You
No.
serious? Of course I am. Games are only fun when you play them seriously, right?
How
But
exciting!
come on, guys, let's enjoy this more. It's not often you get to play a killing game, you know. So who's gonna be the next victim? That guy behind you, maybe? The game can't continue until there's another victim, so someone start killing already. If you don't, then I'll kill someone instead, just like I promised, got it?
That's
Why
enough!
that's enough! Kaito shot at Kokichi like a bullet and... Wham!
Kokichi, what the hell's gotten into you? You were messed up to begin with, but this is a whole nother level
Right,
of weird.
I'm predicting Kaito is going to die next. But let's put... Oh, he's already down. God damn it. Hang on. John, we're right in the middle of a scene. Do you want to really start doing predictions now? No, John, let the scene play out.
If you keep acting like this, I'm gonna knock your senses back into you.
You already hit him.
Kaito, please stop. There is never a good reason to commit violence. Even minor aggressions can lead to atrocities such as murder.
Kibo got through to him. Kaito dropped his clenched fist. Fine, I'll stop for now. But Kokichi, hope that stupid speech of yours was a lie. Aww.
Maybe...
Gonta have to do it. If friend's gonna fight like this, then Gonta go fight Monokuma.
You can't!
Like I said, you can't. Please don't do anything reckless.
Ah,
That's right. There's no need to be so reckless. Yeah. Ha 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 ha! The only thing that should be reckless... What? The only thing you should be reckless with is that tree trunk dick of yours. What? She's taking the piss, right? Is that what you would usually say? What's with the uncharacteristic concern?
you know.
I'm serious. There's no reason for Gonta to do something so reckless. Because Mia Aruma, the gorgeous girl genius, will save you all.
What's wrong?
Save us.
Sure.
Okay, I think she remembered more than the rest of them. Got it? Just wait a little longer. I'll bring you a world where the killing game doesn't exist.
Huh?
A world where the killing game doesn't exist. Okay, I'm assuming she already did that in the past. You'll just have to wait and see. Ooh, I'll keep my plan a secret. I love being a tease.
Gross.
Nah, I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me
okay.
too. Okay, this is a good scene for me to make some predictions. Have we seen all the rooms? Hang on. Kibo's just got revealed, as did the plain girl. It's just those two that's been revealed. Magic Room's already been done, Inventor Room's already been done, Assassin Room's already been done. The only rooms missing are Kaito's astronaut room And Supreme Leader room. Ha! Because literally every single chapter, and Rantaro's room hasn't been. But like, apart from the first chapter, the killer's room had been revealed. Every chapter. But since we're more plotty place now, chapter 4 plot's starting to kick in, we may have rooms revealed of dead people. Well, we're obviously going to have Rantaro's revealed. So, I know I state this every single time, but I'm going to make a guess of the murder, but this only counts as like the meta guess on this. Here, you can't see it. I make guesses here, right? Every chapter. And this... But I also have a trial guess that I have right before the trial with all the evidence. So I'm going to guess Kibo is the murderer. The blackened. Which is a 1, John. Okay. Well, the mastermind clearly wasn't Kurikyo. Okay, mastermind doesn't mean they're evil, right? We don't know why they're here. That's why I actually picked the anthropologist. Because maybe they're studying humans. Could also be one of the dead people. They might not know about it, but there is a door. Somebody has a secret door. So who's going through that secret door? Okay, not the assassin, not the magician. Maybe the inventor? It'd be a twist. Like if this is all the big plan. There's a goddamn Supreme Leader right there. I just don't know, it feels like a red herring. Not Plain Jane. Not Gonta. You know, the mastermind is either the astronaut or her. And the astronaut's already down as the next murder. But actually, let's put Miu down. What's her... Is it M? I've got her down as a survivor, don't I? Oh yeah, those are going to change, aren't they? Let's put... She's obviously a survivor. She's had plot, right? So H for Himiko. Maki, I guess, because she's gone. I don't know, she's not really had story, but you're not surviving to the end. We'll put Maki in. Hang on. Apparently I had Tenko down. Right. What's he down as M? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names and 9 survivors. So only two people are gonna die. Yeah, well, hang on. Oh, whatever. Tsuchi doesn't count anyway, so there's one person not being written down. Okay, Gonta, Oma. I had Gonta down as last time. Oh, I guess have him as the... He is the Supreme Leader after all. Okay, not you. You're gonna die. Right, so that actually leaves 8. That actually, everyone has to go on the list somewhere. We put her down, she's already down. I think he's gonna be dead, so... Put him back on the list. as a survivor. We'll put him at the top. Put Gonto as a survivor. Where is she? Where's Miyu? I missed her. And Miyu Aruma. Capital Y. Okay. Here are my meta predictions. Survivors are going to be... The main two survivors is Kokichi Oma and whoever Little Eye is. Who's Little Eye? And Maki Harukawa. The other two survivors are now going to be Himiko Umeno and Gonta. The mastermind is Miyu Uruma. The next victim is going to be Kaito Momota. And the blackened is going to be Kibo. Okay, those are my predictions. And I just realised, out of annoyance, I forgot to set my timer. I do this every time, it's really annoying. I'm just going to check to see what time it is. 17 minutes. Also a really annoying time to check. I'm going to check again in 3 minutes and then press the button. Right. Save my game because I don't know when the next night's going to be. I know it's the morning now, but being paranoid. After eating breakfast in that awkward atmosphere, we went back to our rooms. I promised I'd meet up with Himiko. I'll head to the dojo. This seems like side content. Oh look, it's Gonta. Ah, Suichi, you're here. Suichi, we do this together. You're here too, Gonta. Want to help Himiko? Help?
Hey!
Himiko decided to work hard and live for Andy and Tenko's sake, right? Gonta very moved by Himiko's feelings.
Cause Gonta gentleman.
Gonta want to help Himiko stay positive. Gonta want to be useful, even just a little.
No.
Don't need any help. Why am I here then? No, well, maybe you can help me just a little.
Alright!
Really? Gonta can help with something.
Gonta wanna help everyone.
Tell Gonta. Gonta do anything for Himiko. Let's see. Why are you looking at me?
What happened?
What's wrong? You being modest?
Please.
You know gotta be modest. We friend. What are you talking about? I know that. You tell him, Suichi. I knew you were gonna make me do this.
Allow Gonta.
Suichi, how can Gonta help? Perhaps we should work out together. Together? At all? Really, Himiko?
Right.
Yeah, really. The exercises I'm about to do aren't regular exercises. They're for mage training. That means I need mana to move my body.
That not good.
Mana? What that? Gonta not smart boy, so Gonta not understand. Basically, it's energy. I need lots of energy to use magic.
Okay.
And the best way to get that energy is by having someone with overflowing vitality nearby.
Sorry.
Gonta still not understand. Gonta, you have a lot of vitality, so I want you to help give your help giving some of that to Himiko. Can that help Himiko? Yeah, it'll help a lot.
Alright.
Okay, then Gonta train with Himiko too. Suichi, let's work hard for Himiko.
Okay.
We haven't even started and I'm already tired. After changing into our Kikogi, we began training under Himiko.
Next up, we're gonna do 100 cool magic show poses.
How can we see your pose? You're facing the wrong way. Oh, no, sorry, wrong button.
Follow along after me. Don't forget to smile for the audience.
Yes!
Okay.
1, 2,
Thumbs
3.
on the wrong position.
1, 2, 3!
We practiced up. waving our wands and straddling broomsticks 100 times. It's honestly difficult to comment on.
What's the matter, Shuichi? You're slacking on your poses.
It's important to smile too. Smile like Gonta. Smile like gentlemen.
Sure.
One more time, from the top. 1, 2, 3.
Himiko is more lively than I've ever seen her. All the anger and sadness she's trying to deal with that in her own way. Hey Tenko, can you see Himiko from wherever you are? You've reached her, Tenko. All you had to do was die. Still sweating from all the training, I returned to my room. I want to know if that was a bonus scene or not, but I'm not going to check now. The reason Gonta said he wanted to fight Monokuma was to save his friends. I think Miyu is the same. But what about me? My friends die, and all I can do is solve their murder after it's over. There has to be something more I can do. Well, I got some free time, baby, so let's do that right now. Oh crap, I was going to check the time. 22, because I'm an idiot. Whatever, let's just start the timer. About 23 minutes. Okay, whatever. You gonna look where she is, Johnny? You just gonna randomly walk around? Okay, we'll save our game anyway. Right, sorry, I was trying to figure out why I took Monday off, and then I realised it's Bank Holiday Monday. I didn't take it off, it's Bank Holiday Monday. I wonder what Mia was talking about. She talked about a world without the killing game. But it seemed like she wasn't talking about going to the outside world. Well, it's coming from her, so I'm pretty sure it's just nonsense. Spend some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Definitely. What did I give last time? Tissues, okay, fine. Oh my god, I got loads of work to do. I have no idea what's in there. I'll try the towel.
Got a minute?
Didn't think I would get something like this from you. But I've nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you? I didn't know that assassins were scouted.
That's
It's better if you didn't know. Also, there's no need for you to know. Gathering children from orphanages. I couldn't believe it. Do you want me to surprise you even more then?
Huh?
The orphanage I was raised at was run for that reason. What do you mean? To raise potential candidates as assassins. What?
You
The
don't
cult
know?
donates to the orphanage as charity. That's believable, right? The amount of work I put in is the amount of charity given. That's how the exchange goes. I see. How much is Maki carrying on our shoulders? Carrying, it's a new word. It's when you get really upset about carrying stuff. Such small shoulders. Okay, it's sort of a weird thing to say.
If I remember
You
correctly...
said you were taken in by a man. Did he raise you? Were you asking if he raised me as an assassin? That's
No.
not what I meant. You don't need to be so serious. The man scouted me and put me in the training facility. I remember you saying that the training was quite harsh.
That's true.
No matter how talented you are, a child is still a child. Is still a child. Still a child. Still a child. The basic training forces your body to go beyond its human limitations. Oh, I've got tea. Tastes like tea. They physically beat us to help us withstand torture and taught us how to die when needed. How to die? Also, I read something about torture. I can't remember what it is now. It was something to do with, like, people... Lots of people are actually quite good at torturous situations because they're resisting. But it's like a more effective torture is like putting people in weird positions and stuff like that. You've got to torture the mind. If you're just cutting people, I mean, they will give up information and stuff, but people who are actively resisting will continue to resist because they've got a reason to resist. But if you do a sort of the sort of weird torture we do nowadays, like the water thing, that's mental torture, and that works really well. I mean, when I say it works really well, it breaks people. I don't think the information you get from torture is useful. Generally speaking, it's not, because it's, you know, done out of coercion. It's not real information. But you know, that's neither here nor there. But like, yeah, okay, you probably resisting training to. That's sort of basic. I think more than... well, I guess she's a child assassin, so it'd be really harsh, but still. How to die? The only
Because
option left when you fail a mission is to die, right? Dying sooner is the nicer way out. It's much better being tortured alive. So
That's-
you were trained to withstand torture.
what do you
Would
mean?
you like to hear what kind of training we endured?
No.
No, thank you. I think I pass. I can't bear to think what Maki had to go through
Well,
after they tortured us. Tortured. Sorry, I just don't like that word. Tortured. I don't like U-R-E-D. Tortured. Tortured. It's 2 syllables, isn't it? Tortured. After they tortured us, all I could do after was just stare at the room's ceiling. They did it just the once. They tried to break me during training, but I was still there. They tried to drag my dignity and tear it to make me feel empty. But even then, I found myself, and then they would do it all over again. Wouldn't have been strange if I broke during all the torture, but even so, I tried my best. I think torturing people to make people better at being tortured is not a very smart way of doing that. Training people to be physically stronger, because it's all about mental strength, right? And torture is not going to make you mentally stronger. It's going to hurt you permanently. I don't think any organisation worth its salt would torture people to get people good at withstanding torture. There's better ways. Like, you don't... I can see the logic behind it because you build up resistance, right? But torture is ridiculous. Like, it's an absurd... You just do it for longer. It's going to break everyone eventually. You get, like... It's a bit absurd. I know this is a cartoon silly game, but it's just... I do know, like, all soldiers are told to give out their name and their rank, right? There's like things that you have to give them something, and it's it's those pieces of information. It's really useful to have that. It's like, this is the thing I say in that situation. Because, like, keeping that secret's pointless anyway. I wouldn't have accepted the job in the first place if I knew I couldn't do it. But most importantly, if I broke, then that girl would replace me. Who's that girl?
So,
Pretend you didn't hear any of that just now. What?
But-
It's fine.
Shut up.
Just pretend.
Okay.
I understand. I understand. Maki's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Now we say about that. Return to my room. There's still some time left. There's a thing right here. How about that?
well,
Does Kokichi really plan on becoming the blackened? Maybe you should be more careful about letting him into your research lab. There's lots of poisons in there, so... What should I do? I'll just hang out?
that's true.
Should we go check your research lab to see if anyone took anything? Also, we can stand watch in case anyone tries. I spent some time with Maki in my lab. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Definitely. I think she cares about beauty, but... Ginger tea. You have surprisingly bad taste. If you don't want it, then I don't mind keeping it. Let's load my game! Okay. I've already been screwed out of, like, the first, all the ones I got as the girl, basically. So I'll skip through all this. It wasn't a lot, was it? How was it on the first screen that I saw and I didn't get there straight away last time?
Well,
Boba tea!
got a minute?
Didn't think I'd get something like this from you. I've nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you? You look like you
Hey.
want to ask me something. I do? Oh, whatever. I told you like to pretend you didn't hear anything. But I can't take back what I said. Okay, I think I misread that, but you know what I mean. You're wondering who that girl is, right? She was a close friend from the orphanage. Close friend? Why do you look so relieved? I do. Yeah, you do. It's gross. Gross! I'm just glad that you have a friend like that in your life. I see. That's why you're making a gross face. Back in the orphanage, I was a normal kid. Was she angry about something?
Sorry.
It's fine.
So what?
Then what did you mean when you said she would take your place? Scouts from there had their eyes on her first, not me. What?
Huh?
I had enough talent, but she had even more talent. She was very kind. A crybaby who easily got lonely, but tried to be strong. She would have taken to such a place, then she would have lived her life crying forever. As a child, I instinctively knew all this. That's why I volunteered to go. At the time, I had no idea what was in store for me as an assassin. But I endured the training. If she had gone through this, she would have died. That's why I was desperate to do my best. So she wasn't just doing it for the orphanage, she was doing it for a friend as well.
Okay.
But with her, being with her was really fun. We would wear matching outfits, bake sweets, and exchange them. We would get in trouble with our teacher because we would talk late into the night. We played house often with the other kids at the orphanage. She would play as the mum, and I would play as the dad. And neither of us knew our parents, so it's the only thing we could do was imagine it. Maki! Surprisingly cute? I guess that's what this game wants me to say.
That's...
What
You
is
say.
it?
Don't say things like cute. It doesn't... That kind of thing doesn't exist in my heart.
No.
I really think so. I'm sure you'd make a good dad.
Shut up.
Stop imagining whatever it is you're thinking. Oh, crap, save. Okay. I think we've got time for whatever is in store for us. We shared more orphan stories. Deep down, Maki is just like any of us. She likes to murder people. So, not really.
This is an announcement.
This is an official announcement from, what's this place called again? What time is it right now? I forgot. Actually, have I always been alone? I forgot that too. I can't remember. I feel like I used to have someone very important to me. I can't remember. I knew it. He's helpless without me. Poor Monotaro. Alright, time to go to training. Toto and Maki should be in the courtyard. Oh yeah, I forgot about training. It'll be after training then. So it's not a lot of time to skip. I haven't killed anyone yet. Okay, apparently I can't talk to them. Kato, what's wrong? Do you have to go to the bathroom again?
Nope.
Been like this because of what happened. What's wrong?
What happened?
Are you not feeling well?
Nah.
It's fine. My stomach just hurts is all. But for today's for training instead of exercise, how about the three of us just talk?
Huh?
Talk?
What?
About what? Stupid!
Idiot.
Nobody decides what they talk about before they start. Well, let's go find somewhere to sit. Go to pick a random spot in the courtyard, and we'll sit down. This is nice. I like this. I like them. I have a lot of problems with this game, but I do like that they're showing them becoming friends. I think, and I appreciate it only doing that because he's about to die, right? Also, it looks like a foot's broken. I know you can do that, but it's just like it just looks painful.
So what are we going to talk about?
Didn't you just say we didn't have to decide that?
Come on, man, that was just a joke. Right. Then let's talk about Maki.
Me? What
We
about...
talked to her for like 2 days straight.
You know, like general stuff about you. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. For example, what blood type do you like?
What blood type do I like? Don't you mean, what's my blood type?
Hmm? Did I say something weird? Well, whatever.
Does he need a blood transfusion?
Kaito, you're kind of bad at this.
Then you ask something. What's your question for her, huh?
Am I like a guinea pig to you guys?
Well, I have been meaning to ask. When we first met, you said you were the ultimate child caregiver. Why was
Is
that?
it orphanage?
Shuichi, that's way too direct. You can't just cut to the chase like that.
Really? Sorry.
All right then, let's play it safe and ask her about her favorite spaceship.
I grew up in an orphanage.
I know.
Hmm?
I don't know anything about my parents. They were gone before I can remember.
Maki slowly began to tell us her story.
At the orphanage where I lived, the older kids had to take care of the younger ones.
Oh, was that the girl? Is Maki gonna die right before I finish her story? That'd be so annoying.
Because of that, I started looking after the younger ones.
I see. So that wasn't a lie then.
For some reason, kids like me, but I'm not particularly fond of taking care of them.
Maybe that suits you better than being an assassin.
Nope.
Oh, it's not a matter of whether it suits me or not. I never had the right to choose from the start. The right to choose? That sounds like the name for the episode. I've lost my pen. There it is. Maki, you just told us all this. When I was around 10 years old, these strangers started visiting the orphanage. At first they seemed like normal, kind men. With smiles on their faces, they watched the kids play. The men never approached them. I'm so glad I know where this is going already. Thinking back on it, I'm sure they were scoping out our talents.
Huh?
They were scouting for assassins. What could they have possibly seen in 10-year-olds? Yeah, they're sort of running about. I guess it's fine. And that's why you were picked? I didn't want to go, but I heard they would donate a huge sum of money if I did. I remember thinking that I had to go, but that was the beginning of hell.
Ever since that day, I trained to become an assassin.
Okay, because we're getting her backstory, which means she's about to die. And I've not finished. I selfishly want to finish.
I think I had some natural talent to begin with, but I worked incredibly hard as well. If I couldn't keep up as an assassin, the orphanage would no longer receive funding. And then, I wouldn't have a purpose in life anymore. Training was difficult. I vomited every day, and cried every night.
Why did she kill that guy so closely with a gun? She knows how to use swords.
But after vomiting and crying over and over again, my heart gradually became empty. Eventually, I got used to it. It was the same after my first job. For a while, I couldn't eat or sleep. But after doing this for such a long time, I felt numb. There were times I wondered why I had to kill these strangers. But I eventually stopped thinking about that. I adapted to the lifestyle of killing people, of stealing their lives, and of being a horrible person. Even to this day, I think the same thing after I finish a mission.
Okay, no, she's not gonna die. Because she has to grow, right? It's still gonna be Kaito who dies.
What is it?
What would I have been like if I stayed at the orphanage? I still think about that all the time.
Maki sighed deeply after bearing her soul. Right, that was an interesting story. I'm going to let you go here. I've been John Fox and John Weston. Now we're Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Adventure. See you guys next time. Thank you for watching.